good day, or good evening, whatever time it may be for you. Today is actually Thanksgiving. So as we move through our work this morning, this afternoon, whatever time it is, bring a thankful and restful heart to your practice. So much to be thankful for that we can move and that we have the opportunity to improve ourselves physically, mentally, and emotionally through the practice of yoga. Let's begin. We begin by connecting to breath and becoming aware of how we're holding ourselves. So gently close your eyes, lift tall through your spine, and relax into your breath. Inhale to exhale. Now, if you'd like to use music in your practice today, go ahead and put on music behind you. I've chosen not to use music at this point, but feel free, whatever music helps you to enjoy your practice, your yoga. Gently pulling your shoulders back, sitting tall, chin slightly forward and down to feel that neutral neck. Bring awareness to the palms of your hands. Fingers slightly curled, softness. Breathe in and breathe out. Notice how that calms you down. The simple act of thinking about how you breathe. Gently in to fill. Gently out to let go. Relaxing down into your legs and to your hips. Whatever position sitting comfortably feels good to you. Yoga is about ease and movement. So although it can be challenging, also let it be a time when you feel comfortable in your own body. And it is perfect. Inhale to exhale. As we move today, we'll focus on moving with our breath. Connection. So important when we engage the whole self as we move, as we strengthen, balance, and practice our flexibility. All important for wellness. Be aware of the quiet around you, if that is what you have. Be aware of the light level, the coolness or the warmness of the air around you. Breathe in and breathe out. Centering, preparing to get the most out of the movement ahead. Gently tip one ear to shoulder, opening your neck, slowly beginning to move the body. Chin to chest. Coming over to the other side. Again, gentle movement, slightly press your shoulder down. And then back to center. Lifting the head, gently opening the eyes. A big in-breath in, lift, stretch, and then take all that energy forward and stretch through your back. Again, this is gentle to warm up. So we move slowly with purpose to the side, opening through the lower back, all the way up through your shoulder. Come back through center to the other side. Take your time. This is the time you've given yourself. So celebrated it. Coming back to center. Big stretch. Gently press into your palms. Lengthen your spine. Walk your hands back. Reaching behind. Gently press down. Lift your heart. Open your chest. Make room to breathe. And release. Right hand presses down on the mat. Lift up and over with the left. And we open a little bit more on the side. Shoulder back to breathe. And let's flow up and over to the other side. Imagine lifting your ribs up toward the sky. Make space. And back to center. A little spinal rotation, warming through the length of the spine, from tailbone all the way through your neck. Turn your eyes back, lift. And then rotate to the other side. Tall as you turn, open your heart and breathe. Coming back to center. Feet together at the front of your mat, and then just tip the hips forward, keeping your heels down as much as you can to stretch the back of the leg. Excellent. Then slowly roll the hips up. First forward fold. So knees are slightly bent, neck is relaxed, and you want to push your hips back gently to keep the length in your spine as you bring your chin, your chest rather, to your thighs. Roll up slowly, all the way through to shoulders, and come into a strong standing pose. Excellent. All right, let's connect a little bit more to breath. Bring the legs out wide, knees in line with your toes, tailbone tucked under, core braced. Gently press out of the inner thighs, shoulders back and down. Inhale up, exhale lower. Inhale to lift, exhale to release. Try to breathe in through the nose, out through the nose as we warm. And down. Inhale up and down. Open the arms to the side. Bring one hand over and then open. Come back, inhale and exhale. Other side. Scoop, inhale, reach. Exhale, lift up and over. Again, connect to breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Bring your eye gaze to your hands. I guess one at a time. It'd be a little tricky to look at both. And over to the side. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, really open and reach and back. One more time. Flow. Begin to sink a little deeper into your legs to warm. Nice. Hands come back to center. Lift and lower. This time, open and press. And exhale, pull. Lift, in breath. Out breath, sink deeply. In breath, open. Out breath, closed. Something different. Go ahead and grab your energy ball, then bring it across. And gently press. A circle low. And land softly. Other side, bring that energy across the body. Send it out to the world. Scoop. And land. Nice. Come again. Bring it across. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Moving with breath. Bringing that focus inward. Touch the earth. Touch the sky. One more time each side. Come across. Softness in your hands. Feel the energy flow from the earth connected to your feet all the way through your fingertips. Breathe. Warm. Excellent. Back to center. In breath. Out breath. In breath. Out breath. Engage the upper back. Use the full strength that you have. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Rise. And lower. Open. And close. Hold. Excellent. Release. All right. Always beginning our practice with sun salutations. You want to welcome each and every day for the opportunities you may have. In breath, we lift, stretch tall, connect palms. Out breath, fold, soften the knees and float down. Palms to shins, in breath. Out breath, fold, relax. In breath, feet step back to plank, wrists under shoulders. Out breath, we lower down. Either knees or toes are fine. Roll and come up to upward facing dog. Squeeze the glutes. Downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, hips up and back. And I want you to pause here to breathe. 3 deep breaths. Lifting your hips up and back. Lengthening from the top of your head to the balls of your feet, all through your back body. Eye gaze to knees. Now soften the knees. Feet come between the hands, either step or jump. And then hips rise to fold. Shoulders back. Inhale, come all the way up. Scoop in that energy. And then come to your heart. Round 2, in breath. Connecting this movement to how we breathe. Exhale and fold. Palms to shins, in breath, lengthen. Out breath, lift your belly and fold. In breath, send the feet back to plank. Out breath, descend, elbows in. In breath, rise, lift, open the chest, the heart. Out breath, downward dog. Soften the knees, feet come between the hands with the in-breath. With the out-breath, we fold. In-breath brings us all the way up. Out-breath to the heart. 2 more rounds. So just connect movement to breath. Allow yourself to flow, shins and lengthen as you celebrate the day. Feet back nice and long, core braced as you lower into your strength. With your power, you rise, press the mat away, squeeze, Tuck toes, downward dog, hips rise. Bend the knees, feet come between the hands. And then lift the hips, exhale. Inhale, we come all the way up. Exhale, home. One more, lift. Fold. Lengthen. And release. Brace, strengthen, in-breath. Out-breath, descend. In-breath, lift, open. Out-breath, rise, hips. And again, we pause to breathe 3 deep breaths. Imagine that breath filling your spine, flowing down into your feet, rising into the tips of your fingers. Bend your knees. In breath, feet between hands. Out breath, fold. In breath, come all the way up, lift, open. Out breath, lower. Excellent. All right, prepared for our standing strength, our warrior poses to strengthen the legs. So we're going to build strength from the ground up, core included. Then we're going to take that energy that we built and we're going to move into flexibility. So that's the progression, strength to calm and open. All right, so starting with balance, you can be on your mat or off your mat. A little easier off the mat because we have a lot of cush here. Plus I have carpet, even more. So bring the weight into your left foot. Right comes over the top into eagle. You can have your toe down or lifted, or you can wrap. Arms open, and it depends on where we are in our practice, and they're all perfect. Right hand underneath left, wrap it up, palms connect, and then gently send your hips back. Press your elbows forward. So this is eagle. Relax your standing foot. Breathe, hips are pressed back to give us weight over the length of the foot. Now softly bring your elbows in towards your chest and round down to hold. Breathe. In movement, we gain a little bit extra balance as we get stronger and more stable. Your next in-breath, come back up. Again, take your time. Eye gaze steady. Then open the arms, unwrap. Chest is lifted. Release that foot. Bring ankle to thigh and send the hips back. Beautiful. Engage the upper back. Opening your heart and then arms rise. Think about distance between ears and shoulders as you hold. And release. Excellent. Other side. So balance is about calm as much as you can. You want to use your breath to relax your body, to find that point of stability. This time left over right. Again, choose the option you have for your balance today. And the thing about balance every day is different. So left hand under right. Nothing wrong with that. We do the best we can in the day. Hips back, elbows forward. Make sure you're square to the front. Tendency is to turn in eagle, but let's keep forward. Breathe. And now bring elbows in towards your belly, round down, shoulders back. Find that center. Our little eagle ball. And then we come back up slowly. Breathe. Notice the work in your standing leg. Arms open. Wings are spread. Then we unhook that foot, ankle to thigh. Send the hips back. Excellent. Gently press down on this knee, opening your hips a little. And arms rise. Take your time. Adjust as you need to. And release. Very nice. Again, strengthening in the standing leg. So if you're feeling a little work there, totally normal. All right, one more balance. This one's dynamic. We're going to move a bit. So weight back into the left leg, arms to the side, right knee lifts. Now this is a good place to stabilize, to reset. Heart is up, spine lifted, shoulders back and down. Beautiful. Arms come overhead. Think about your posture. How are you holding yourself? Core braced. Here's where we move. Tip forward, send the hands back, palms up, eye gaze down, point that toe behind you. Now in the next in-breath, come forward and lift. If you need to touch down, please do. Take your time. Again, yoga's your practice, what you can do in the moment. So honor that and do your best. Come forward. That's what I love about yoga. It's not a competition. It's just a practice to be your best. Foot back, lengthen, point the toe. See if you can touch the back of the room. Last time, forward and hold. Excellent release. Other side. So weight comes into the right foot. Reset the length of your spine and breathe. Here we go, lift. Standing knee is slightly bent. You want to relax those toes. As much as you can, let go of any tension, any stress. Arms rise. Beautiful, tall. Imagine how elegant you look. And then go to that place. Send your foot back. Palms up, eye gaze down. Almost as if you're flying. Come forward. And be aware of how your body adjusts to keep you stable. Notice these things. It's important to be aware of how we move, how we breathe, how we hold ourselves. Inhale, come forward. Knee rises, arms rise. Excellent. One more. The best yet. Exhale. Reach. Come forward. And release. Outstanding. Balance complete. All right. So, Thanksgiving Day, let's move into our strengthening. So coming from the ground up, strengthening through the legs to begin with. So a nice yoga squat. Knees in line with your middle toe. Again, tailbone tucked, shoulders back and down. Let's begin by breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now as you exhale, maybe you can sink a little deeper. Begin to strengthen a little more. One more. Now this time we'll change it up. In breath to lift. Out breath to press forward. Come again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open the heart, roll your shoulders back and down. Upper body mobile, lower body firm. One more. And press. Excellent. Right from here, turn to a lunge. So turning to the side, back heel is lifted, front knee over ankle, shoulders back and down. Tip forward and reach. You want to keep lengthen your spine, eye gaze to your toes, and breathe. Now bring hands to heart center in prayer, and you're going to rotate away from me, elbow outside knee, lift the heart and turn. So your chest is facing your inner thigh, and you're twisting, opening, pulling your top shoulder back. Breathe. Come back to center. Arms rise. And then come up and land in Warrior Two. Excellent. Take a moment to reset. Make sure you have weight in the back leg, pressing into the outer edge of this back foot. Excellent. Inhale up for Reverse Warrior. Reach up and over the top. And you really want to reach with this top hand. Open your ribs, lifting the whole body right through your fingertips. Bottom arm lifts like you're holding the sun. Breathe. And then twist, rotate, and reach again. This time it's the bottom arm. Reaching shoulder back, chest open. Inhale, come up and over. Exhale, land. Stay low on your front leg. Breathe. Strengthen. And one more time. Reach. Nice. Do your best. Always. Rise. Back to Warrior Two. Excellent. From here, come to your squat. Take a moment, loosen up. Straighten out, then sink down. Let's breathe again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Use the feeling in your palms to lift and then to lower. Almost like you're moving the air around you. Press. Let's add that front press. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe. One more. Sinking low, gaining energy. Beautiful. Warrior Two, other side. So take a moment to stand firm. Lift through the crown of your head. Engage the upper back. Inhale, arm up and over, Reverse Warrior. Opening again through the ribs. Weight in the back foot, lift. Bottom arm rises, grab a hold of the moon this time. Moving into the heavens, here we go. Tip to the side and reach. Bottom hand lifting and opening, top shoulder pulling back. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, tip to the other side. Stay low. And come across. Beautiful. Strengthening. Feel the work. Use your breath to stay strong. And now we open back to lunge on the other side. Nice. Take a moment to reset. Front knee right over that ankle. Lift through your fingertips. Then take that length forward and stretch. Hands come to your heart. This time, again, facing away from me. Elbow outside knee. Pull shoulder back and twist. You can have your eye gaze down at your foot or looking straight ahead. Come back to center. Rise and release. Come on up. Excellent. Lots of good work there. Maybe a little warmth coming out of the body. That's the energy you are building. Calories burning. Not a lot. That's not why we're here. We're here to strengthen. We're here to center and connect. All right. A little bit more. Kind of a fun flow for the legs. Coming back to our squat. Turn again to a lunge. This time, bring your whatever leg is back, that arm forward, other arm reaches behind you, and look down at your knees. This is called water wheel. So here we go. Grab hold of that wheel and rotate. Come to the other side. Beautiful. Imagine yourself pressing against the water to turn a big energy wheel. Come again. Inhale, Flow. Exhale. Land softly. One more time, up and over. And now we're going to add on. So come up and over. And then you're going to fly. So shift weight to the front foot, back leg rises, and you are in flying warrior. Squeeze the back leg. Eye gaze either down or along your arm. Foot lowers, and we rotate to the other side where we again lift off. And I am running out of room, but that's okay. Breathe, strengthen this back leg. Lower down, rotate, and lift off. Again, you want to squeeze the lifted leg, nice and tall, long. Lower, rotate, and fly. Excellent. Standing knees slightly bent, fingertips reaching. Land and release. Beautiful. Leg strengthening done. Let's come to the mat. Core strengthening. All right, so on your back, bringing heels in close to your hips. Nice. Now the goal in a floor core exercise, the most important thing is that I keep my lower back touching the mat. The minute I lift it off to arch, I've taken the work out of the back and put strain there instead. So in order to do that, you want to roll your tailbone up and under, press down towards your spine with your core. Think about bringing your lower rib towards your hip bone. It's that little squeeze that keeps the work engaged. All right, bringing heels in close. Lift your shoulder blades and hold. You're kind of looking over the top of your knees, a little up, 45 degrees, shoulders away from ears. Just hold. Anytime you feel straight in your neck, please move the hand to support. I just don't want you to lift with the hand. Relax, use your breath, and release down. All right, we do that again. On your next exhale, shoulder blades rise, lift, and if you can, each time you lift, see if we can get a little bit higher. Roll that tailbone under, squeeze. And release. Excellent. Take a moment to recover. Use your oxygen as energy to reset for the last one. Lift and hold. Excellent. Lengthen your neck. Breathe. And release. Knees over hips. Again, lower back down. You want to tuck that tailbone. If at any time you feel the back arch, bring the feet back down to stabilize. So here we go. Reach for your heels. Lift. Hold. Smile. This is great. Best part of your day. Right here. Using the inhale and the exhale to calm. Shoulder blades down. Keep the knees up. Take a moment to breathe. Lift and reach. Excellent. Again, support the neck if you need to. I want the focus on the core. And release. You have one more here. Do your best. Inhale, then exhale, lift. A little bit higher maybe. That's the goal. Perfect. Breathe. Lower down. Bring your knees to your chest. All right. We're not done, of course. Straighten the legs up. Press your heels to the sky. Exhale. Lift. Nice. Feel the length in the back of your legs. and hold. Strengthening. And release shoulder blades down, legs stay up. Legs up a wall pose, super good for you. Exhale, lift, breathe. Nice, keeping your neck neutral, shoulders away from ears. Always thinking about how you hold yourself. That's why we do core, to give us that strong posture. Good movement. And release. One more time. Exhale, lift and hold. Nice little shaking, that's normal. Breathe through it. Do your best. Release down, knees to chest. Excellent. Take a break always as you need to. You will gain your strength slowly, and it will feel strong, stable, and wonderful. All right. Legs go straight back up. Now here, if you like, you can place your hands under your hips to keep that lower back flat. We're going to lower the legs. So take them down to about 45 degrees, just till you feel the back want to arch, and then hold. Do not let it arch. Bring the feet back up. Excellent. Let's go again. Lower slowly. Find that point where you can hold, brace, and then slowly lift. Take your time. The transitions are as important as the poses. One more. Lower. Breathe. And lift. Knees to chest. Excellent work. All right, let's work on the back. So bringing heels in close to the hips. Bridge pose. All right. So you want to press into your heels to lift your hips up. Roll your tailbone under. Squeeze the glutes. And keep your knees in line with your hips. The tendency is for the knees to go out wide, but then we're losing all that good work. So chin to chest. Hold. Working all the way through the lower back, the glutes, the hamstrings. Tuck and hold. And slowly roll down. Excellent. Release the work. Refill with breath. Number 2, we go. Press into your heels, hips rise, tuck tailbone. This time, hands come underneath you and lift up if you can onto your shoulder blades, bringing chest towards your chin. Squeeze the inner thighs a little. Hold. It's great for the back. Everybody wants a six-pack. Well, you got to have at least a six-pack on the back to help. Balance, lower down. Focusing on one side of the body, one set of muscles doesn't help. In the long run, we need full strength through the whole body. Last time, squeeze, lift, tuck, and hold. Clasp the hands. This time, lift your right foot, bring that ankle under your left thigh, and squeeze through the left hip. Lift it even higher. Press your right knee down. And breathe. That's all. Hold. Isolating into one side. Excellent. Lower that foot. Keep the hips up. Other side we go. Lift, squeeze. Breathe. Do your best. Excellent. Both feet down. Keep the hips up. Finish strong. Bridge. Make it a tall bridge. The best you can do. And release down slowly. Knees come into your chest. Let go of the work. Fabulous. All right, but you're thinking front and back. What about sides? Why not? Let's do that. Roll on up. Coming into a side plank. So elbow right under the shoulder. Your option, both legs long to lift or bottom knee bent, keeping your body in a single line, and then lift up and hold. So again, choose your option. Whatever allows you to hold, keeping the bottom hip lifted and reaching up. Any pressure on the shoulder, make sure you're aligned. Breathe. Hold eye gaze again wherever you're comfortable. Focus right here. Lifting as though there's a string in this hip, then reach your arm over your head. This feels fabulous, opening the upper side of your body. Breathe. Excellent. Find your strength. And release down. Other side. Roll across. Elbow under shoulder. Again, choose your option. Bottom knee bent. You're still working by lifting here. So it's still an awesome pose to strengthen. When you're ready, rise and hold. Check that alignment. Lift the bottom hip. And just be joyful. Planksgiving. I just said that. Excellent. Use your breath. Let's open. So reach. Oh, shoulder away from ear. Pull the ribs apart. Squeeze the bottom hip. Strength. Excellent. Enjoy. And release down. Child's pose. So come to the front. Toes together, knees out wide. Oh, stretch. Breathe. One more core strengthening pose. It's everybody's favorite, plank. Got a plank every day. So forearms to the mat. Your options are knees or toes. If it's knees, make sure they're even with your hips. Same with the toes. When you're ready, lift and hold. Now in a plank, you want to keep hips even with your shoulders. I'm going to walk around here. So you're not sagging down, but you're not arched. Nice and even. Make sure shoulders are right over elbows. Eye gaze down, keep your neck neutral. And you want to lift the core to take any pressure out of the shoulders. So you want to be using your core to hold yourself up. Breathe. Any shaking, that's okay. That's called strength happening. That is progress. So we do our best. And this is a good pose to practice daily. Time yourself. And then through the week, through the month, see if you can add on a few seconds. Because even a couple seconds is progress. And before you know it, you're planking for life. Shoulders away from ears. Breathe. Bring your focus to something pleasant. Even in a plank, you can find joy. It's true. And release. Child's pose. Excellent. Stretch through the back. Perfect. The strengthening work is done. Now we begin our stretches. So facing front on all fours, wrists under shoulders, knees hip width, cat-cow. Arch the back. Oh, that should feel great. Releasing any tension left from the work. Now reverse that. Lift the heart into cow. Stretch through the front. Excellent. Exhale, arch, lift. Oh, press into your palms. In reverse. Flow through the spine. Super good for your spine, your lifeline, to lengthen, to heal, and reverse. Circulation, so important. Excellent. Come down to the mat. All right, moving into our stretches, we will start with hips and then move into inner thighs, a little bit upper body, a little bit rotation. So right foot comes forward, left foot back. Relax your left foot in the back. Stretching through the hips. Lower down as much as you can. If you can come to the forearms, that's great. If not, that is great too. What I want you to think about is pressing the hip down and forward, keeping your spine long as you lower and release. Keeping your knee in close to the shoulder, you're going to feel a stretch in the hamstring, the glute. Just breathe into your stretch. Again, the work is done. Now we take all that energy, that heat we built, and use it to gain flexibility. Soften and calm. Excellent. Come up on your hands, send your hips back, lift your toe, and stretch. This is again the full length of this long leg, and you want to keep your spine long, lower with the sternum. We don't want to round down. We want to lengthen and lower. Breathe. Relax your neck. This is the time to isolate where the stretch is and focus. Come back forward and release down. If you like, you can move the hips a little bit side to side. Gives you an idea of the shape of that hip joint. Hip joint is very stable, not very mobile. And that's why it's tough to stretch and open. Take your time in doing so. And come on up. Bring the back leg in, moving right into a twist. So you can bring this right foot in front of the shin or over the top. Make sure the big toe stays on the mat. Both sit bones are on the mat. We don't want to lift up. Then wrap your left arm, pull your knee in, spine long as you rotate. And breathe. In a twist, the internal organs are compressed, which is good for digestion, but that means we have to breathe into our side, not into our belly. Turn your eyes back, fill your ribs with breath, and calm. Soften and slow. Excellent. Come back to center. Let's open the twist. So gently press on the inner leg. Use your back hand as kind of a kickstand. Pull that